piss me off. I'm sick of that question, you know? That's even a worse question. I said no to the first question and then you rephrased it. That's even worse, man.
Und ich sag noch, Müller, sag ich, stellt anständige Fragen, aber...
I read a quote by you. The hardest thing we can do is to write new songs that sound the same.
Exactly. We have a very tight framework to work within, and to write new songs that sounds like the old songs but are still yet the new songs. That's very, very hard. It just feels like you heard it all before, which is, you probably have. How do you add color to black and white picture and it's still black and white? You know, it's very hard.
Would you call that a blessing or a curse?
Both, because it limits us from reaching, you know, going in any extreme directions, which we shouldn't do to begin with, but we should be able to experiment a little bit more musically sometimes. And the blessing is that, you know, I don't think there's a lot of bands that have that privilege of really build up something like what Motörhead has. So, you know, it works in both directions, but I'm not pissing about it. When you see reviews and they go, yeah, the new Motörhead record, it's a great album, but it kind of sounds like the old one, the other one, the previous one. I give it a 3 out of 5 because you know what you get when you buy Motörhead. And a lot of people take that as, that review wasn't that good, Mick, was it? I go, that's the fucking perfect review. You're not getting it. That means that we succeeded of sounding the same but still new.
And there's a lot of people out there who only know when you talk about Motörhead, they always come up with Ace of Spades.
Poor bastards, I say.
If you had to pick,
they missed a lot.
If you had to pick like let's say a song or a record that defines Motörhead best.
That's even a worse question.
Wasn't that bad?
I said no to the first question and then you rephrased it. That's even worse, man. How the hell can you rephrase, I mean, just one song gather up a band like this? That's absolutely impossible, I'd say.
But would you say that Aftershock is the entire album is a good definition of?
No, not that either.
Not that?
And I don't know why you want... see, I fucking hate that. I fucking hate you right now because why do you want to put us in a shelf? It's absolutely ridiculous. I say Motörhead, after all these years, totally deserves its own category. A lot of people want to put us in that. Are you playing heavy metal, punk rock? What the fuck are you guys, you know? And that's the whole charm of this band, that we're everything and nothing. And after, as I said, after so many years, we deserve our own category of music. Motörhead rock, you know?
Talking about career, when you look back at all the bands you played in, which one would you consider the most?
It's not that many.
It was King Diamond back then,
Yeah.
Dokken, Motörhead now.
Yeah.
Which one was the most challenging for you as a drummer?
They're all super challenging in different ways, obviously. You can't say that. I mean, King Diamond was extremely hard because we were building something up from scratch, really, and became very successful in the early, mid-80s. And Dokken was a completely different deal because it was more the mainstream stuff. So you end up in a completely different type of business, industry, and competition. It was a lot of chefs into the soup, and you had to really be a team member to be able to function in that part of the world. And Motörhead is challenging in every way, shape, or form, you know. So, but here I am. I still survived so far.
Are you guys gonna play until you fall off the stage?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, we have been falling off the stage, but we still kept climbing up. It's when we can't climb
alive,
back
yes.
up. Yeah. That's when it's over. We are just very happy that Lem's, you know, getting out of his little health dip there. And next time might be Phil or it might be me. You never know, you know. So as long as we can continue doing what we love, which is playing, we're happy.
Unsere heutige Frage, was macht für euch den speziellen Reiz von Motörhead aus? Falls euch das Interview trotz der beschissenen Fragen von Müller gefallen hat, nicht vergessen, liken, teilen, Kanal abonnieren. Falls ihr von Motörhead Shirts, Hoodies, CDs, LPs, DVDs, Poster, Patches, Schlüsselanhänger, Kopfhörer oder Wein oder Boxsets oder was auch immer haben wollt, all das gibt's natürlich bei EMP. Klickt einfach auf den Link unten in der Beschreibung. Bis zum nächsten Mal, sagen Jan und Markus.